Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays The Expanse by Green Ronin Publishing on this Thursday. I am the Game Master Extraordinaire and Iranian American, Jahanana.
I'm the co-host, Casualty CDG. I'm a retired child crimes and human trafficking detective turned tabletop titan and improv comedian.
Is that it? Oh, okay.
That's
Hi, everybody. My name is Alicia Benissa. Tonight we'll be playing Cal Constant, Navigator Extraordinaire, and Captain, sort of a Space Bullet. My day job, I freelance, translate, and interpret for French and English. And I'm also the showrunner for this upcoming podcast called The Hidden Heart, which is a horror podcast with binaural sound. And if that interests you, you can follow me on Twitter at Hidden Audio, which is the Twitter for the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Do that. Follow her, follow me, follow Gary, all on Twitter, YouTube, the works. If you've never been a part of one of our shows before, understand that you can use your channel points acquired freely to boon and or doom our heroes, and in this game specifically, make the churn go up. Also today, as we do every Thursday, we do have a giveaway going on. Type in hashtag age in the chat for a chance to win one of our either player or game master bundles, and also check out our affiliate code to get 5% off of anything in the Green Ronin Publishing store, and to give us something in return, money-wise. But that's it for the plugs. Last episode, our friends here...
Oh God, last episode.
our friends here boarded onto... No, that was 2 episodes ago. Wow. 2 episodes ago, they boarded onto the Oriole to infiltrate this ship and to hopefully take it back with the much-needed supplies that the refugees aboard Tycho Station need so desperately during this war. With some slick maneuvering, they managed to get their ship inside it without triggering too many alarms. And with a few dead bodies leaving a few dead bodies in their wake, they made their way through the bowels of the ship. Last episode, they got all the way up to the crew cabins, through the ship, and about halfway up, during a firefight, the reactor that they were warned about a little bit, but rushed past, exploded, splitting the ship in 2 and causing it to perpetually spin. So right now they're in a spinning ship. They have entered the bridge. Everything is on fire. And
Reese is covered in vomit.
Reese is covered in vomit. I forgot about that.
I remembered.
I forgot. That's funny. The bridge window, the windshield, is shattered. Cal and Reese are hanging outside due to the suction, with debris coming their way. Loki cut off the supply of debris, but there is still some heading that way. And Loki's ready to shut the emergency shutters, but unfortunately, Cal and Reese are still on the wrong end of them. There is a man putting his mask on right in front of them who is preparing to shoot his handgun. And yeah, cue action! So Cal, you are hanging on to Reese. He's going to look down at you. He's going to offer you his hand, his free hand.
Okay, I take it.
He's going to pull you up, because his mag glove that you made him is attached to the hull of the ship. He's going to pull you up, and he's going to help you get attached to the ship yourself.
Okay. So we're on the hull?
You're like right on the outside of the windshield. Like right on the outside.
Okay.
It's broken, so like there's no windshield there, but you're like right on the outside.
But we could like crawl our way back in.
You could try. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is some debris heading your way. So let's do our first roll here.
A dooksy do?
Yeah, go ahead and try to evade this.
I'm assuming that's just Dex.
If you don't have evade, then yes. There is
Okay.
like an office chair heading right for your face right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Cal. You do get
Oh,
out.
dude.
Thank God.
You're coming out the gates hot today with
Thank
that
God.
fat
My rolls
17.
last time were so bad. Just like dud after dud.
I have a long, lengthy record of just having terrible dice rolls for like months at a time, so I feel your pain.
Let's see how this shit does. It's not very good. It's not terrible, but it's not great. What to do, John? What to do? So Reese is going to help you get inside the ship, and you dodge out of the way of this thing. Unfortunately, it clips him. And he's going to dip a little bit out into space here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
I'm imagining him as one of those like blow up like
Yeah.
things that.
Yeah, so
car.
the office chair that you were able to get out of the way of, he kind of was like, oh shit. And he just. He's in space with an office chair now.
Wait, he's not attached anymore?
Nah, he fell out. Because he sucks.
Wait, so he's like fully in space.
He's in space now, yeah. But you are now inside. Loki, I do believe you had a ready to action.
I did.
Did you hit the button?
Well, the ready to action was for when they came back in, I would hit the button.
She's in.
And I don't know. I think from this angle, I could tell she doesn't have him.
Possibly, yeah. You can see. But you also see that he's out there.
Yeah. If
How
I see
far
that
away is he?
If I see he's
further
out
every
there, I'm
second.
not gonna
So,
close it.
As he flies away, the ship is turning and spinning in a way. So he gets further and further away. He's starting to go out of sight here.
No, I'm gonna. Is he close enough that I could like reach out with my hammer for him to grab?
I feel like for like 1 split second, maybe. So I'm gonna, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna let him try to grab your hammer. Let him try.
It's just gonna be us swapping places in space the whole episode.
Let's see, what should this be? He's trying to grab something. Is it strength?
I would say Dex.
You think Dex? Yeah, maybe Dex. Hand-eye coordination kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so he does grab your hammer. Give me a strength check to not let go.
Ah!
It's quite the jarring effect he has on your hammer here. That's not high enough.
How much do I need?
Man, I feel like more than you got.
Try me.
Let me see. Let me double check my notes here.
I'm gonna guess. It's just a guess that you're gonna need 4.
I know. That's what I'm thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Which will
Yeah,
leave you at what, 3? 4. Okay.
I'll fucking do it.
I mean, if you want to, it is 4.
Did it. Let me retain Reese.
The churn goes up a little bit. You're at 4 fortune. Once you're out of fortune, that's when you start taking real damage. So him grabbing the hammer, it kind of jars your arm a little bit. But you hold on with that, like, my baby's in danger kind of strength. And you just pull. You're holding him with one arm. It's kind of badass. You can pull him in.
I do so.
I've slammed the button.
Okay. You slam the button. Go beep, beep, beep. The room turns red, and you can hear as it starts to pressurize.
You're welcome, Leighton.
I was gonna have him out there for the rest of the episode, but you stopped me, so that's funny. Well, I guess you guys get to hear my cool latent voice then.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm fine. God damn it. Alicia, you can have a fortune.
Thank you.
That was pretty intense.
That was pretty intense.
I feel like
that was probably the most
role-playing
intense.
that bond, I feel, deserves reward. So
You gave half your life for role-playing the Bond. I think that's fair.
I also just realized how anxious I was about the situation, because like now I just breathed a sigh.
My internal scream sort of became external. That was really intense.
That was some spooky stuff, y'all. So as you pull him back in, what's your defense? I feel like it's like 12, right?
It's 12, yeah.
So this guy, he pulls out his gun because you guys threw his rifle into space. So he pulls out his pistol. And he's just like too close. He kind of panics. He doesn't expect you guys to get back in. He has his mask like half on. He just took his first breath of fresh air in a second. And he just shoots right past your head. Like the gun's next to your ear. It's probably pretty loud, even inside your helmet. But he does not shoot you. Loki, I'm going to pop it over to you.
I'm just like, ah!
There are two guys in this room that are still up. And just to recap, you have shut the emergency shutters. You have locked the door to the hallway so that debris would stop coming in that way. And you also sent out a distress signal.
Yes.
Those are all the things you have accomplished.
So these two guys, I would love to have kicked them out into space, but I just solved that with the shutters problem here.
Yes.
It seems like I'm gonna have to get hands-on. There's obviously no gravity in this room because the ship is destroyed and floating through space, right?
Yeah, there's no gravity. So you are kind of being pulled towards the walls because of the spin. So that is theoretically a form of gravity, but there's a lot of debris. There's like one body still floating in here that's like stuck to the wall.
All right, I'm gonna try to rip one of these guys' helmets off, turn it around backwards on him.
There is air in here now.
I think if I just turn it around backwards on him, that should disable him enough.
Funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they won't be able to see. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a fighting check here.
I need to really up my fighting soon. I do a lot of grappling in this game. I've rolled a mighty 10.
It's not very good.
It's not very good, and I don't have enough fortune to go around blabbing with it. So I'm now up close with this feller.
This is these two guys
you
are really
gently
intense.
caressed his cheek.
Go up there and I'm just rubbing his back.
Now you have his head and you're trying to like twist it, but it's like a child safety lock, and like you have to push and it's not working. You're like and you're fumbling with it. So the other guy, the guy that you just tried to pull his helmet off, he's going to try to shoot somebody. Probably you, because you're right there. Your defense is 12, right?
My defense is 12.
Yeah.
And my toughness level is 2.
Plus your armor.
I do not have any armor.
You don't have any armor? Oh,
this
boy.
is why I don't get in gunfights.
Okay.
Once I get power armor, I'm giving you my flak jacket.
Thank you.
I can't believe that.
Gary. This guy, as you're trying to unchild safety his helmet off, he puts his gun on you and pulls the trigger. What's your damage reduction?
2 toughness.
Okay, so you lose 6 fortune. It's a lot.
Yeah, I get shot right through the torso for anybody who sees that.
Technically, all right, so now that you're at like the bottom of your fortune, if you want to keep some for future tests, you can choose to take a wound.
I'm okay, but I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, just FYI, you can take the injured or wounded condition, and it will reduce the remaining damage by a d6 per condition you take. So.
Okay. All right. It's the first time we've gotten.
That doesn't feel worth it.
It can be if you only have like 1 or 2 left. But yeah, you guys are getting down to the death parts here. So, Leighton. Yeah, it's your turn. Oh, okay. Leighton, I believe, still has a gun, so I'm gonna have him shoot this guy that shot Cal, or at Cal. That is good enough to hit, because Leighton is really good with the gun.
I'm like fully expecting Green to bust in halfway through, like with all of his fortune because he's been sleeping.
Yeah, he's,
like,
yeah,
he's
saving us all.
Could use him right now, yeah.
Oh, where's Gray? What happened to Gray?
She took him back. No, Zaffy took. Oh yeah, Gray's fucking here. She is here. That's right. I thought she went with Matt's character, but that was Zaffy. Zaffy did that.
Yeah, I told Zaffy to go home because he killed somebody, and I was worried about him.
So Leighton shoots at this guy. He busts a hole in this guy's suit. And you see a little bit of blood. He's like, ah! And then Cal.
Okay, so I'm going to aim for this guy's cheek, which gives me a +1 on my attack roll, but takes up a minor action.
Yes.
And then
Yeah, gotta use those minor actions, yeah.
And then, so I'm going to smash him right in the cheek with my hammer.
Oh, nice. That's
18.
a hit.
Whew, that's a good looking hit.
That's very much so a hit.
This is vengeance for 5 penetrating damage right in the kisser.
Yeah, 5 ignores his defenses. So you crack him. So pretty much you hit him in his partially on helmet. You knock it off the rest of the way. And it just kind of flies, and it cracks into the... You know what? There's a small chance that something funny happens.
Oh, God.
Nope. It goes, like, right past the guy Loki just got shot by. He's like, ah! Because, like, everyone's in, like, a big dryer right now, and things are flying around. No, not bad. Not bad at all. Loki.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I would like to disarm this fella.
Okay.
I didn't like getting shot in the rib cage.
So you're going to want to go for a stunt attack.
Okay.
Just a regular attack, yeah. And you get... Alright, so you generated 4 stunt points on this. And you... Damn. You're a little light there, buddy.
It's like, yeah, but I rolled an 11.
You want to spend 1, buddy?
Yeah, I'll spend 1 for it. I do not want to get shot again.
Yeah, no, this is a good time to do it. So you have the 4 stunt points you generated +1 because you're doing a stunt attack. I assume you're going to disarm him.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, so you take his gun. Boom, just flat out, you take the gun, no problem. It's yours now.
With my, I guess, for lack of a better term, minor action, can I, like, just drop the magazine and clear the chamber?
Oh, you want to just disable it? Yeah, I'll allow that.
Immediately. Just drop mag and drop the mag, clear the chamber, and let the gun float.
You grab it out of his hands. You look down in slight surprise that it worked out for you. That you just disassemble this gun. As you do so, like it careens off against a wall, and then behind that guy. You see a knife come around and just stab him in the neck as Gray is still there.
Oh, thank God.
Has all this time, I'm just imagining that Gray's just been like vomiting.
Yeah, she's been like up against the
repeatedly.
wall having trouble. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was so focused on you guys, I forgot she was there. So
And
she
then
does
being
stab this
really
guy.
embarrassed about it because she's a belter and she shouldn't be.
Yeah, no,
upset.
yeah, this is definitely what they were built for. So that happens. This guy doesn't have a gun now. He's gonna try and grab somebody. So he's gonna grab you, Loki. He's just holding on to you. He doesn't know what else to do. But he is grabbing you.
Okay. Is that a contested fighting?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a fighting.
I rolled a 10.
He rolled really shitty, but not that shitty. So he grabs you. So he's just holding on, though. No damage. And while he's holding you, Gray can stab him better, so that's fine. Cal, you're not going to get shot this time. She's going to go for this Belter's going to go for Leighton's character. Leighton's character loves getting shot, so that's fun.
Leighton's character is a bullet magnet.
Today I was watching The Expanse, and Amos got shot, and as soon as he gets shot, he's like, "Why is it always me who gets shot?" And like 4 or 5 scenes later, the Russian guy Alex walks in and goes, "Hey, why is it always you who gets shot?" Hello, Reese.
So he's gonna take an unfortunate amount.
Perfect.
So you watch him stagger backwards as he gets actually shot. He takes a bullet wound here.
Oh, so he's like injured?
He's not injured, but it's like you can see that he has no fate left almost. He's close. He just joined you two in having no fate. So because he was
you
okay.
mean Fortune?
Yeah, Fortune, yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he was doing okay until just now.
Okay.
But yeah, he's gonna try and finish this guy off. The whole time everyone's spinning. So no, he does shoot. He does hit. So he shoots this guy again. This guy goes down to a knee, and then it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay, I'm gonna aim and smash his face. I mean, his head. Right on the top of his head.
Close.
Flunk.
They give him the clunk.
18 plus 3 stunt points. Let me see the stunt points, because I'm doing one.
You do hit, yeah. And then after that, Loki, you're holding this guy while she figures out her stunts. This guy, well, he's holding you. What are you doing?
Yeah, you know I'm doing vicious blow.
Oh, yeah?
I have a screwdriver, so I'm gonna double team Gray and give this guy a good shanking now that he's holding me. He's up close.
Yeah, go ahead and stab him. Oh, Jesus.
That's just straight up fighting, right? Not dexterity.
Yeah, yes.
I think it is just fighting.
It's just fighting.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do 8 penetrating, Cal?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So you just hit this guy in like the top of the head, and you watch like his eyes just like bug out a little bit, and one of them
from the force of electricity.
The force, his eye pops out, and the blood happens. He's spitting. It's fun.
I'm okay. So he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
You got him. Look, you put your screwdriver in this guy's face.
All right. I'm surprised it hits.
Damage.
8.
That's not terrible. And then Gray is gonna stab him. Let's see how that goes.
How does it feel to attack somebody with your screwdriver?
Bloody.
You stab him in like not a great spot, but you're like holding on to him, and then Gray just comes in and shanks him like in the back a couple times, like straight up just prison style. Like she grabs his chest and stabs him in the back. And that guy is also going to be dead.
All right.
And just for the record, all that's left now is you guys' dead bodies and like debris just spinning in this giant, horrific dryer.
We all look like shit.
We lived though.
You lived. You lived. You
That's
survived.
the important bit.
You survived the first part of that 30 churn event. Yes.
I don't even remember why we're here.
For supplies.
You said, don't think we were able to find supplies or hostages.
You
And
did
now
find the supplies.
Now the ship is split in half, so finding hostages will be more difficult than before. Dare I say, the airlocks are probably not attached anymore after the whirling about of the ship.
Just a recap. So the cluster of ships, every now and again, when it was spinning, you saw it come into view off in the distance. You could tell, and like you guys are thinking about it now, one of the 3 ships got fucked and destroyed in this whole thing, and the other 2 are kind of also in a similar spinning predicament out yonder.
Looks like everyone's having a hard time getting their ships under control. Now may be the best time to scan them if scanners are still operational here on the bridge.
They are not.
hard to say with half the ship missing.
Yeah,
Are-
they're on the other half.
I'm surprised we're still trying to do the mission thing when it's been fucked so bad.
There are still hostages out there.
Yeah, the only hostages that you
Loki,
there's
you
only
don't
two.
care, do you?
I want to get paid, and we get paid to save these people and bring these supplies back. If we just bring supplies, we only get half of our pay.
I want to live.
You want to live and not get paid. That is a strange decision, Calliope.
Sorry, Jahan. What were you gonna
No,
say?
just a recap of like what you guys do know. The VIPs are probably on board one of those cluster ships off in the distance. The other hostages are either burnt alive or they made it to the escape pods by now. You guys encountered them in the hallway earlier last session. And then the supplies are with your ship, but your ship can't carry all of that. So it's kind of... Also, you don't know the state of things back there anymore. There could still be stuff floating out there, but there's going to have to be like a salvage op now. Which
I
is
think
not
we should-
undoable.
I think we should try to get back to the space bullet and get it out of there.
I'm not sure which way the space bullet is from here. It could be... and we just look out the windshield.
Watch it go by.
There's just debris everywhere.
Yeah.
It could be anywhere.
Because your ship's doing this, it's spinning, and it's also kind of like rotating at a pitch, but that's much slower. And every now and again, you did see the ass end. So...
Unless Green got it up in the air, it should still be there in the hangar bay.
hopefully.
Are any of the other ships stable? One of them is.
The cluster ships?
Yeah.
It looked like two of them were intact and still connected to each other. One of them was clearly destroyed during this whole thing.
But the other two are like spinning.
They're spinning, but not as bad as you.
Okay.
And it's really hard to tell right now because you guys are
Right.
just moving so weird.
So next steps, do we go back to the space bullet and take a nap? Do we go back to the space bullet, get it out of the ass end of that ship and figure out what to do from there? Or do we just go directly into these other spinning ships, performing a miraculous space jump / walk?
Oh man, that would be
I-
the hardest space jump ever. But you can try.
I have a less exciting idea.
Yes.
I've already sent out a distress beacon.
Oh,
Maybe
thank
we
God.
just wait here until someone comes to save us.
How long would that be, Jahan?
So you're not close. It would take at least a few days. It took you a few days to get here. Unless somebody was close, all the like places you know are far away. At least a couple days.
We can survive for a few days. We will be okay.
I think that we should rest here for a little bit. Cover our eyes so we're not... Because the inertia isn't going to affect our bodies if we're staying in one place, like connected to the ship or whatever. But if we close our eyes, we should be able to at least get some rest without wanting to throw everything up.
I'm actually getting motion sick in real life thinking about this.
I think you'd have a better bet just kicking off and like floating in a little curled up ball in the middle of the room while the ship rotated around you. Just hope you're floating there as the ship spins and you're just fine.
But yeah, so you guys want to sit in here and wait?
I
Just
think-
at least get some kind of a little bit of rest.
I do not want to make a space jump.
Yeah,
I don't
your
want to
options
make
are
space jump
to
either.
do the jump, wait here, or go back the way you came.
Isn't going back the way we came consumed in fire?
Not completely. Not yet. Oh yeah, also the ship's on fire. So you can't I don't know. can stay here, I guess.
Are there now that the ship is on fire? Are there emergency extinguishing systems?
They do exist, but a lot of it's like venting kind of stuff.
Calliope, if we're going to stay here, maybe we need to vent some of this fire off of this ship. We can't be roasted alive. That's the only thing that will kill us.
All right.
Or we make a space jump and fall into the infinite abyss and die.
I'm gonna let you know about the space jump.
I don't want to make space jump.
I don't want to make space jump either.
Okay, we will not make space jump.
Because, like, you could do it, and it's possible. But holy shit, do I need to see a 21 from somebody. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I get it in my head. This thing is pitch, yaw, rotating, non-stop, twisting. That's half
the
of a
math
ship.
alone
Yeah.
involved in that jump.
Uh-huh.
Trajectories.
Yes, sir.
That.
And in space, if you miss by an inch, you miss by a mile.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are no redos.
So we're just trying to activate the venting systems?
So you're at the console, both of you, since you're both, fixie tech people kind of stuff. So Loki, you can't access any of the systems. The computer's like in lockdown, it's red alert, nothing's working. The console you're at isn't functioning all the way, but you might be able to fix it if you want to.
I can try fixing something.
Yeah, you guys can try to repair it if you want.
We will definitely try.
Give me a repair check.
Not me.
I rolled a 19 in technology.
Maybe we can explain that by, like, it's nothing mechanical that's wrong with it. It's just, like, software stuff.
So, Loki's technology roll. So you're trying to fix a system that's completely dead, Cal. That's what's going on. And
Okay.
Loki can direct you. He's like, that console's toast. Like, he'll, like, pull up the motherboard that you're working on. And it's just fried underneath. He's like, we got to do this one. So
Give me 45. Give me 45 seconds. We will install this and try again.
Yeah, you can try again because of his roll, Cal.
Okay. 20 with 5 stunt points.
That's better. So, you're underneath.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
What happened?
Mic screech.
I
I think you had a mic screech on your side for no reason, Jahan. I
Me?
don't know why. Yep, it was just one, and now it's gone.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna clip it and see.
I saw your blue bar peak for just like 1/4 of a second.
Maybe it's one of those spooky ghosts caught on camera things.
Oh shit, that'd be awesome if we play it back and it's like, give us your soul.
So yes, that is definitely a success, Cal, with a 20. Go ahead and let me know what you're doing with those stunt points. For the record, you're like underneath a console and you're like halfway holding on so you don't fly off.
All right, I'm going to use jury rig. You find or improvise a piece of equipment you need to be more effective. Negate any situational penalties, which there are a lot of,
Yes.
that you would suffer for lacking proper equipment on tests appropriate to this improvisation.
You're going to walk over to another console and rip a motherboard out, and you're just going to reinstall it in this one. That's how I'm going to explain that. So Loki, you're at the console, a light turns on.
There we go. This should get us what we need. Venting systems.
Guys, you better hurry up. You see Reese looking out the bulkhead window, and it's just...
No, Reese, I'm going to take my time. I prefer being slow cooked to death.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 22.
Yes.
That's... So...
Thank you, Calliope.
This was an incredibly difficult thing that I was not going to let happen.
But we literally both
you did
rolled
it.
9 impossible rolls.
Yeah,
so.
you did the 9 impossible stuff. And so you see the hallway start to clear as it vents out into space. An external shot will show just fire shooting out into space. Followed by some crispy corpses.
Ooh.
I was going to ask about if anybody survived.
The best kind.
No one in that particular hallway, But there, you guys did section it off, if you remember. You closed some doors, and you kind of stopped. By doing so, you did save a lot of people's lives and gave them a chance to get to the chopper kind of thing. So the hallway is clear.
So what kind of things are on escape pods? Like, what do escape pods do? Thank you, Captain Grimley.
Escape pods, they wouldn't be able to get you like to a place, but they do have supplies like food, water. You'd be able to survive in one for several days until someone got to you, or you could pilot one in theory to get to one of the other ships nearby, potentially even your own. There is like a schematic on the wall kind of thing, like a hotel schematic that shows evacuation routes. And the one up top where all the people would have escaped through, I forgot you rolled a 6. Okay, there you go. That one is blocked off to you guys because that hallway is fucked. But you could try to go through the middle of the ship.
Before we leave, we leave the bridge, can I see if there are still shuttles on board, still escape pods?
So yeah, you can try and pull it. So I'm not gonna make you roll. You're still in the system, and you rolled so good. I'm just gonna. You do see some lights blinking that indicate that there are functioning pods. It does look like some people got out of the top pods, but you guys are gonna shoot for the middle deck pods.
Reese, what do you think? Calliope?
I think that a stable non-spinning pod in space would be a lot more comfortable and useful to us than staying in a spinning blind bridge with no thrusters or ability to steer.
Gray's gonna put her hand on your shoulder and like she doesn't look good. She's like, ugh. Stop talking about spinning.
We have basic communications arrays as well, so we may be able to respond to local signals and get a hold of our ship.
Yeah, the drop pod, the pods would have something on them. So,
so are we able to take like? Is it possible for us to take a short rest here, just to like catch a breath?
I would say, yeah, you guys can sit here for a second while the hallway that you just emptied of fire cools down a little bit. And yeah, I could give you guys some like rest points. Go ahead and gain.
If we vented the fire the right way, could we have stabilized our spinning ship?
It wouldn't. So it wouldn't actually be providing thrust.
Yeah,
It's a suction
fire.
effect. Yeah.
Fire has lift, but no thrust, and it doesn't even have lift in space.
But wouldn't we be, and I'm still not a smart space science guy, but wouldn't we be like vacuuming out our ship to get rid of the fire?
So
Would
like
that cause
the
a push?
venting process can cause like minute amounts, I would say, but not enough to stabilize the front half of a Starliner.
Not as fast and as violently as we're spinning.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it was worth a try.
Maybe
If I could have
it feels
stabilized
like
this.
it slowed down a little bit.
If I could have stabilized this, it's worth a shot.
You were just about to tell us how many points we get back.
Yeah, you guys can have. I'm gonna roll for it. 2.
I'll take it.
You guys can have 2.
I'll take it.
It's something.
Jahan,
Yeah.
was that the result of 2d6?
No.
Okay.
It was the result of 3d6.
I was like, how unlucky could we have been?
It was
Those
1d6.
snake eyes. Okay.
Because I felt like 6 was a lot and 1 wasn't much, so I felt like that was a good scale. So
Yeah,
I rolled a
that's
D6.
fine. I could have sworn I heard 2 dice hit, and I was like, he rolled snake eyes on us right now. He was trying to be nice.
no, you guys sit there for a minute, everything's spinning, you're just kind of like, just catching your breath and like trying not to think about your own mortality.
And probably, can we like fix up our vac suits and shit?
None of you have damaged vac suits, I believe. Oh
I
no,
have puking.
We got shot, dude.
Yeah.
Loki does.
Yeah, I got shot through the ribs, and I've got puke in mine.
Loki's vac suit is not 100%.
All right, I'm gonna go around and check to make sure that everybody's vac suits are up to snuff. Loki, I'm taking on your accent. Loki, let me let me see a vac suit.
You don't have a way to get this bullet out of my ribs first, do you?
I checked my toolkit. It has pliers. I don't have any alcohol though.
She looks at your wound and she's like, it's just a flesh wound. It feels like you have a bullet in your ribs.
Well, this is the first time I've been shot in the ribs, so it feels like the bullet's still in there. But whatever, you just patch up the vax.
I can put some duct tape on it, but it won't feel good coming off.
During your search earlier, when you were trying to look for a way to fix this thing, there is like an actual patch kit in here, as it is the bridge. So you can patch his suit
I'll use that.
Like, officially. And I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Doing it.
Because you just did that really good crafting check. I'm just going to let that ride for this scene.
Yay! Thank you. And everybody else's suits are good?
Yeah, everybody else is fine. Your injury was because, like, he shot a gun next to your head, and, like, you still have, like, a little bit of a ringing in your ear, that kind of thing.
Oh, should I put the deafened condition?
You're only half deafened. It wouldn't actually affect you.
Okay.
I don't want you
trying to
be
make
deafened.
your life more exciting.
It could be. It's about to get very exciting for me, so I'm good.
Okay.
I did, like, this horrible thing. I wrote this whole, like, 3-page thing that's going to be just terrible for you guys.
Oh, God. Okay. Everybody hold hands as we walk to our doom.
I love that it's like, hey, come play this game. I wrote this 3-page thing that's going to be horrible for
I'm not trying to kill you, but man, oh man, I'm going to have fun with what's about to happen. So, you guys are in the bridge, right? This ship has kind of like, it has dual hallways on every floor, one on the left, one on the right. You guys were in kind of the leftmost hallway, and you guys can, that one was not, that's the one that's not good anymore. The right hallway is okay, up to a point, but you eventually are going to dead end.
Okay. Can I make a navigation check for the best way to
get... you can. So, I'm going to say, are you guys going to leave the bridge?
Yes.
It's time to leave the bridge. Okay, so you open the door. The hallway is still kind of smoking a little bit. And some of the surfaces are white hot. But for the most part, some of it's cooled off. It's okay. You can walk on it. Cal, you look at this map, and I'm going to say you just kind of remember a lot of it. Or you could just rip it off the wall. I don't care. But so you look left. That way is no good. There's too much debris. You think that the door is fused shut from the fire. The right way has a similar story, but you can get further down there.
Okay. We're going right, guys.
And this is a pretty uneventful hallway. You just see some floating stuff. You guys are kind of walking on the walls and things as it spins.
I love uneventful hallways.
And eventually you get to a similar ladder to the one you came up earlier, the maintenance ladder.
Is there a way to test how hot it is?
You could scan it. Yeah, I guess you could, like, use a thermometer. I'm sure one of you has something of that caliber kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I do that. I take it from my toolkit. I take out a very specific. I take out a mercury thermometer meant for your asshole.
Oh no!
Touch it to the ladder. Everybody's like, "Why do you have that, Cal?" And I'm like, "It was all I could get."
The only thermometer you have is a butt thermometer. That is weird to me. That is strange.
I got it at a flea market.
That is from old Earth technology.
It's the most fun way to get your temperature taken. But yeah, so you put it on the door, and it goes up a little bit, but it's not. You can.
Oh yeah, it definitely goes up, or else it doesn't read the thermometer.
Yeah, it goes up just a little.
Okay, I carefully put my hand on a rung of the ladder.
You seem all right.
Okay, going up.
Down.
Down. Going down.
Go down.
Navigator.
It's all relative. It's there's no up or down anymore. I do like to imagine it up because this is like my Poseidon adventure, and I'm excited. So, you go down the ladder, and you get to the road not traveled earlier. You guys, this is some crew quarter stuff, and up ahead you see what must be like the common area.
Okay. Can I scan with my peepers for anything useful, specifically looking for food, water, medicine,
I'll
crafting stuff?
also like the peepers check. I'm kind of trained in peeping, so I'd like to help where I
See
can.
how well you guys peep on this area.
My peeping. Apparently, I'm deaf in my eyeballs right now.
It's still that tinnitus you were talking about earlier. You don't have the deafened condition, but you're half deafened.
Yeah, you're distracted. Loki, you managed to find not a whole lot, but you do see a fire extinguisher. It'd be cool.
That could be cool. We should take this with us. It could be very cool if you need to jump across space and use it to
Loki, you should take it because you could also use it as a bludgeoning weapon.
Well, I could also spray somebody with it in the face
And
blind
suffocate them,
make them cough.
because that's what would happen.
Yes, they might be blinded and deafened and exhausted.
And restrained. And prone and free falling.
So you guys are like in this hallway. Some of the rooms are open. Some of the windows look cracked, but the emergency panel is closed on the outside of them. As you guys are looking around, you're trying to find a way to go to the escape pods on like the maintenance level for the workers, the ones on the bottom of the ship. The top ones were inaccessible. The way that you want to get there, the floor is all crumpled from the force of the explosion earlier, and it's too tight a squeeze. Like, Gray's even gonna like try, because Belters, they do tight spaces, and she's trying to get through. She's like, it's no good. But the only way you can do it, you can go back up, or you can try to go through the like kitchen area.
Yeah, let's try the kitchen area.
So you guys go in. You enter kind of like a rec room. It's a big room. You see like weird stuff floating around, like games, entertainment kind of stuff. Some people that are just straight up. It's clear that they died during the taking of the ship. They were just passengers, maybe. It looks like they got caught eating dinner or something.
Can I make another perception check for the same stuff, food, medicine?
Yeah, you can look around again.
It's a kitchen. That should be okay. I see stuff.
You do see some stuff. You see, so you see like old food that's not great, but you also see like maybe a couple packages of snack food floating around that are okay.
All right, I'm gonna grab those.
Put them in your. You like try to fly up to grab them, but the rotating of the ship fucks with you, and then you get them.
Yeah, because no telling how long we're gonna be in this situation. So
No telling. But the kitchen, there is a way through the kitchen.
What's it look like?
I mean, there's somebody in there that is not alive, and there is a fridge that is like wedged into like the wall. It fell over and got stuck, and it's blocking one of the doors. The other door is kind of like banging open.
So we need to get the dead person out of the way?
No, the dead person's not in the way. They're just
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, let's go.
they're there for funsies.
Let's go.
So you get to the door. It keeps opening and closing.
Do we have to make a roll to not get smacked by the
You
door?
can try to either deactivate it or time it.
Oh,
right.
I thought it was like a swing door, just like.
No, it's like
swinging.
it's Star Trek.
He's gonna make us roll to not get smacked by this door.
It'd be pretty funny.
Okay. Oh, so it's closing on the fridge. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's the other door. That door is blocked by a fridge. This door is just malfunctioning.
Okay. Is it like open long enough for somebody to slip through, or
It
do we
is.
have to? Okay.
But there will be a roll involved.
I mean, there would be a roll involved anyway.
Yes.
Cal is reckless enough that she would just go for it.
Go for it.
What is that? A dex?
Yeah. Free fall if you got it, or just evasion if you got it, but I don't think you do.
Goodbye, my arm. Goodbye, arm.
So Cal jumps through. She gets hit by this door, and it like slams her into the wall. It hurts. What's your damage resistance?
7.
Okay. So you're like, oh, and it knocks the wind out of you. It does not do enough to get through your defenses, though.
Oh, thank God.
It can. You got lucky, but it can.
Loki, don't do what I just did. That fucking hurt.
You watch her get slammed into the
No, I
wall.
was-
It doesn't look pleasant.
Yeah, that would. I believe that would kill me. You are very tough. Perhaps you can disable the door from that side.
No, I can't. the shit rolls are back.
Maybe
She
it is-
pulls out a wad of cables, and the door goes.
I made it worse.
Is there anything I can do on my side?
So there are
Or is this
there are
an
controls on your
engineering
side. It
fix instead
seems
of
like
a-
they are disabled right now.
I will see if I
Somebody
can
ripped
get
the
them
wires
back if
out of
that's
the
a
other
thing.
side, and it doesn't seem to be working. But I mean, there are things you could try. Yeah, give me your best improvision here.
Yes, I could reroute this power from a local power station. Just because that side's ripped doesn't mean I can't run it from the way we came.
You could try to cut the power.
So
If
it
you
will
want
take
to.
me a second to reroute it. Yes, take me a second to reroute the power. I rolled a 22.
The door speaks to you and thanks you.
And that's another churn
Oh,
for
I know.
everybody.
Oh, I know.
At least whenever you roll low, I drop a 22, so
So
at least we'll make it forward.
you're looking. You find a panel on the wall. You pull it off, and you see a wire there. That if you pull it, it'll deactivate.
This will do the trick.
Okay.
I'll yank. I'm gonna look at the door, and I'm gonna try to time it and yank the wire so the door's open.
Give me. What is this going to be? Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to think about that. Dexterity. Reaction time. Yeah, that's not bad.
I rolled doubles and a 15.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I got stunt points. I don't really know what they're for, so we'll just keep moving.
You could use them in exploration.
maybe.
Yeah. So you rip this thing out, and the door's. It's more than half open. So it's not bad. You did a pretty good job. Gray's going to go on through, and then Leighton will. Reese will follow.
Okay, now what?
And Loki. I assume Loki also. He's looking at some points.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at stunts. Yeah, I follow.
So now you guys are in another hallway. So the way that you wanted to go to get to these escape pods is also messed up here. There is another ladder, or you can go backwards.
I'm gonna use when a plan comes together, the exploration stunt, since we sort of did it as a team.
Yeah.
That was the plan. She did her half, I did my half, and I'm gonna give Calliope +3 to her next thing in this encounter.
Excellent. Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you. Okay, so you said there's a ladder and then, or we could go back into the kitchen?
Yes.
Well, ladder.
I thought you might choose the ladder.
God, that means
Oh,
there's like an
man.
explosive on it.
Did you hear his double entendre?
Thought you might use the ladder?
Yeah, it's the kitchen or the ladder. He thought we might use the ladder.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, but you did it.
Oh, the ladder.
Yeah,
Ha!
there it is.
I'm hilarious.
I know.
No, that was on accident. My bad. So yeah, you guys will go to this ladder. and you'll go down. As you're going down, Loki, I'm going to say you're towards the end here. You see Gray like looking back at the kitchen, and you're looking back at the kitchen as well.
Don't like it.
There is a weird shimmer in the air.
Jesus Christ, it's gas.
And then you see it like work its way around the corner and get to the exposed wiring. You didn't have to roll, but yeah, you feel this explosion in your soul. The air ignites, and the kitchen is closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna slam the door right before that happens.
Okay. Yeah, you slam the door. The hatch is closed, and you can feel it get hot pretty quick. Why do you keep getting stump points, Gary?
I don't know, man. No, I don't even need them. I'm not gonna spend them because I would just spend 3 to do the same thing I just did. Because if I spend more than that, then it generates churn. So don't even worry about those stunt points.
So you get to finally like one last little area here. You're at the bottom of the ladder. You're looking around. The power is out here. It's pretty dark. Gray will click on a flashlight. Anyone else can as well.
Yeah, I'll click on a flashlight.
You notice something floating in the air. A liquid. Just like in this big orb kind of thing. It's kind of like floating around, doing its thing, touching stuff. It's exciting. It just looks like water, though.
Spoiler alert, it's not water.
I'm not a monster. Things can be water.
Doubt. So like
the hallway splits again, and you can see down one of the hallways because that's where you came down on the ladder. There's a door. It's closed, and it is. You can see into it. It's very dark though. Gray's going to shine a flashlight into it. Who wants to take a peek? So you put your little face up to it with your suit on. You're looking through, and then boom, just right up on the glass, someone's face, and then they like float away.
I knew that was gonna happen.
With the reflection, you can see. It seems to be like that compartment's full of water.
Is there any reason that would be?
Something must have burst. One of their water pumps must have burst. It must be near maybe like the cooling tanks or something, or just their reservoir.
On the plus side, maybe they were boiled alive before they ran out of air.
The other way to go is also, it's a very tight squeeze. Again. This, as you get closer to the epicenter of the explosion, you've noticed that the walls and the floors are more like twisted from the force of things.
Right.
It looks like the reason the other passageway isn't like that is because the bulkhead door was closed and acted as a form of support.
Okay, so one looks like a cave, and the other way is blocked by water.
One is a tight squeeze of twisted, jagged metal. And the other way is a compartment full of water that also seems to have some obstructions in it as well.
What do you think, Loki?
If we open that compartment full of water to space, it will all instantly evaporate. Should make it easy for us to cross through.
You would have to, figure out if that room can be vented and then vent it, if you can.
Well, that would mean going back to the bridge, right? Or can you vent stuff from here?
The power is out on this floor.
Can I make a crafting check to see if I can bring power back?
Yeah, you could try.
13.
So you're pretty confident you could get this door open.
Well, I could get the door open, but I don't think I could vent the area. Get enough power to do that.
That's all right. I think I'd rather take my chance in the water than in the jagged hallway
me
of
too.
certain death.
Yeah, I guess that
best case
sounds
scenario
okay,
in that
guys.
hallway, we come out. I figure best case we come out with our suits all slashed up or 8 ways to hell. So
Yeah.
even then we lose.
So I'll open the door.
Some of the water will immediately start coming out, but it's not like, it's still held. It's kind of like a giant bubble of water floating in this room, and a lot of it stays in there.
So what is?
Yeah, you can kind of see better now. There is like an obstacle course in front of you. Some of the floor is ripped up, and some of there are like boxes and stuff jarring your way. You're gonna have to squeeze. But Gray looks at it. She's like, I think it's doable. We might have to take our packs off though.
And leave them?
We could tow them behind,
Okay.
but we'll only have the air in our suits.
All right. It does sound doable. Okay. So I'm gonna take off my pack and start creating like a tow line.
Yeah, Gray will
If you
start
don't
doing
mind, I'll go first. This doesn't look traditionally dangerous. This
Advanced
looks like
dangerous.
a reasonable kind of danger. I will
Proud
go
of you,
first.
Loki.
Yeah, no, good for you, Loki.
I just don't like to get shot. There's no reason I can't cross the obstacle course. I'm trained spy.
Yeah. So
what kind of role do you need from me?
you're going to
Dexterity
enter
/
the
free
water,
throw?
right? You're going to take off your pack and enter the water? Okay. So you go into this water. It's a weird sensation. Obviously, you can't feel it because you're wearing your suit. But, like, you're in water
Before
in
I start
zero
swimming,
gravity. And it's churning.
can I make a perception check to look around and make sure that I know I can like pre-plan a decent route?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me that peepers check. Yeah, you think you see a way. It's
14
mostly the
peeping
way
in.
that Gray was like, hey, look. You can go that way. Oh, shit. Gary's gone.
Bye, Gary.
Bye, Gary. Oh, Gary's back.
I'm back.
Gary.
All right. What would you like from me for navigating this obstacle course? I would like to roll the dexterity.
Dexterity's okay.
Okay.
Because you're trying to kind of squeeze.
I've rolled an 11, and
Okay.
I will give it 2 fortune if that's what it needs.
2 fortune would get you through the first part.
Boop, boop. Okay.
My turn?
1 sec. I got to roll the make.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That was 10 churn.
Why'd we take
What?
10 churn?
No, not like all at once. Yeah.
The minor event caught it.
Yeah. I'm rolling because on the
Oh.
10, sometimes there is one, sometimes there isn't. I just rolled, and I will let you know later.
I was
Yeah.
with you, Alicia, when he said that was 10 churn. I
That's
was like,
10
why?
churn,
What did I do?
Because I
I'm
hate you.
never gonna make a dexterity check again.
So you get stuck a little bit on your way in, but you manage to wiggle out. You don't panic, you get through. And now you're through like the opening, and now you're kind of like in a little bit of a metal maze. It's not as jagged as the other one, though. The other one was razors. This one is just kind of twisted crates and like fallen objects. You're in kind of like you're like in a blanket fort underwater. It's not fun, but it's okay. Calliope,
All right.
you see Loki enter this thing.
I will go in after him. Make a dex check.
Yes, you're trying to fit.
God,
You don't have enough.
I wouldn't do it anyway.
So you're trying to fit through. Um, and you'll hear Gray like, "Oh no!" As the boxes kind of tumble down on you. Fortunately, I can't roll very high on damage today. So you once again kind of get winded. It's going to cost you some air because you are on a finite supply of air now. It's going to cost you a little bit, but no damage.
Okay, do I need to keep track of my air?
I'll do it.
Okay.
That way you're not sure. As you are not sure. Yeah. No, so you kind of hyperventilate a little bit as you feel compression. You breathe. But Gray kind of gets the boxes off of you and helps get you into the thing.
Thanks, Gray.
No problem.
Let's stay calm.
See how
calm
Reese
back there,
does.
everyone. Don't breathe too much. We're on limited oxygen.
Reese does better than you, so that's good. And Gray is fine. They both get in. No issue. It looks like you triggered the collapse. So it's okay. Now you guys are kind of in. So the best way to describe it, it's not, you're not like touching the walls the whole time. You're not like cramped in right here. It's a little bit of an open space, but you can't swim past each other. And you're kind of trying to navigate through this thing. And not get lost, because it is twisty and turny and there are multiple ways through. So
All right.
It's like a haunted house underwater.
it's a little bit of a maze.
Loki, do you want me to go first and sort of chart a path here?
Yes, it would be arrogant of me to go before the navigator.
Yeah, I'll say that at this like one spot you guys can slip past each other.
All right.
I'll allow it.
Should I make a navigation
Make a
check?
navigation check, yeah.
15 with 4 stunt points.
That is a pass.
Yes.
It's a good time to have stunt points.
Yeah. Let's see.
So you're just like looking at like several passageways and you're trying to figure out which one. Yeah, it feels weird being here because you're like turning with the water. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like visually this would be really cool.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do when a plan comes together
Nice.
and give Loki an extra 3 stunt points.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's a good thing to do. So yeah, you pick one of the ways that looks more stable than the others, and you go on through. You lead the way, and they'll follow you. And you're gonna get to another obstacle. So here, there is a path forward, but now there's a body in here, and you have to squeeze past it. It's very similar to your other check. It's just grosser. So go ahead and give me a dexterity check to slip past this guy.
Instead of dexterity, do you want willpower since it's gross?
If you want to overcome it mentally, that's okay too, I guess. To not panic. That's not great. You panic a little bit.
That's okay. I'm okay with panicking a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe I could lose a little oxygen on that panic.
You do.
There you go.
You hyperventilate a little bit as you're going past it. You're like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Cal.
Yes.
Did you already roll?
Yeah, I got a 13.
Oh, you got a 13. Okay, cool. So yeah, you slide past his body. You don't really think much of it. You're kind of desensitized today. And you get kind of out of the wreckage at this point.
But still in the water.
But still in the water.
As I slide by the body, I look up, and it's my face inside the vac suit, and I catch my breath, and then it's not my face in the vac suit, and I fucking panic for a second, and then shuffle through behind you.
Yeah, so you guys kind of, it's opened up a bit here. There is still some debris around, but you can see the other door on the other side here. Also closed, obviously. You have like one more set of obstacles. It's easier this time. And then Unfortunately, Gray, you hear her call out, "Ah!" as some boxes fall on her. She gets stuck behind you.
Who is she behind?
She's
Me
in
or
the
Loki?
back. She's in the very back. You guys can now turn around and stuff.
Okay.
You have a little bit more space now.
Yeah, Loki, can you work on getting the door open? I'm gonna go help Gray.
Sure, no problem.
What would I roll to help Gray?
To get the boxes off of her, to get strength.
13.
It's not bad. So you give her an opportunity to slip out, essentially, with that, and she will. So you pry the boxes up, and she like squeezes through them, because she rolled really high. So you guys together are able to save her. And now you guys are waiting at the outside of this door. You just kind of swim around a couple of beams and whatnot, and there's the other door. You guys made it through the water.
Yay!
You're not sure how much air you have left, but it's been a minute, and you guys have done some panicking. So, now you have to open this door. This is what is known as a dramatic test. There's a target number, as there is also a time limit before you run out of oxygen. I factored all of your mess-ups earlier into this time to knock off a round or two here, so...
I'm gonna roll like a big fat 20-something on my technology check to open this door.
Okay.
21!
Yeah!
So, that is a pass, and you do get 4 points towards success. So you're able to remove the correct panel instead of wasting time opening the wrong one. Calliope, what would you like to do here? There are some exposed components here that might be able to open the door. There is no power to this door. You're going to have to emergency open it.
Okay, I'm going to try to help Loki out. 14?
Okay. So, 14. Oh, you get +3. Oh yeah, that was for Loki, but earlier I didn't give it to you. I remember Loki did the same thing for you earlier, where he gave you +2 on your next roll, and I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give it to you here. That will turn it into a pass.
I think you forgot to give Loki the stuff I gave him, too.
Now, he still has it.
Oh, okay.
Technically, it would have applied on this roll, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it would have been a 24.
24.
But yeah, so no, you guys do some work here. Gray's like, hurry up. She seems a little nervous.
We're going as fast as we can.
But yeah, so you guys have 6 successes towards this mystery number.
Stay calm, I'm almost done opening the door. I rolled a 16, but only a 1 on the little onesie dice.
That's a pass.
My turn. 11.
It's not a pass.
I can bump it up.
You gotta bump it up, I feel, more than you can. 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Target number's 15 here.
Nope.
Yeah, and it would only get you the 1 success anyways, so it's not worth it.
Alright, I've exposed as many wires as I can, Calliope. I think you might need to start smashing the shit out of this thing with your hammer. And I'll try to, one more time, see if there's anything else I can take off.
Okay. Oh, is that your roll?
Yes, roll the 14.
Spend 1?
I'll spend 1. Yeah, I'll spend 1.
Okay. So you'll get 2 more successes. Not bad. So you guys have a little indicator on your suit that warns you about low oxygen levels. That's going to click on. Boop. Everybody's just boop, boop, boop.
I need to disable that damn sound. I already know.
So everything's kind of got like a subtle red light now from your wrist monitors. So, Cal, go ahead and give me another check here. So you guys have gotten the panels off. You've picked out the wires. You're pretty sure you know which order to cut them in.
I cut. 5 successes.
And a 16. That's good.
So you find a hose behind all of this stuff. You cut the things that have the magnetic lock on lockdown for emergencies. You cut them, it deactivates, and then you see a hydraulic hose, which should be the final release. Now you have to try to get back there and cut it. So, one of you is going to hold the wires back. The other one is going to try to stick a knife in there and cut this hose. One of you, give me a fighting check or just a dexterity check. It's up to you.
I could do fighting.
Okay.
My fighting's good. What do you think, Loki?
Yes, I could do dexterity. I'm a bit more nimble.
Only one of you needs to roll here.
Okay.
It is no longer a two-person job.
Who wants to hold it? Who wants to cut it?
Loki will hold it.
Okay, Loki's gonna hold it.
And then let me see if anyone panics right now.
Loki doesn't hold it.
I do not. I rolled a big ol' 9. The best 9 in the world.
No, you didn't need to roll.
Oh, good. Okay.
No,
good,
you're just
good.
holding it, and then she's gonna cut it.
Okay, she has to roll.
Oh, so I'm rolling.
Yeah,
the
you're
fighting
you're the
for
solo
that.
roller. Yeah.
I thought we were both going to have to roll a half of this.
Okay.
Oh boy, am I glad that's not how that worked out.
14 and 3. 14 with 3 stun points.
So you do cut it. And it is starting to creak open. You see another hose back there. Because it is opening slowly.
Can I use my stunt point?
You can. Yeah, you can use your stunt points for this.
I'm going to do Speed Demon, complete my test in half the time it would otherwise take.
Excellent. So what that's going to do is you cut it, you see the other hose, you cut it, and you see a third one even further back, and you cut it. You're just like, you just slit them all very adeptly, very well. And the door just, and the water starts going out. You can hear Gray kind of hyperventilating a little bit. But you guys get out of the water, and you can reapply your packs. Everybody can breathe again.
Yes.
I've always wanted to do one.
It
of
feels
those
like you just
water
gave
scenes.
us permission. Like you just gave us permission to breathe again in real life, also.
Yeah, me too. I was very tense that whole time.
Everybody can breathe.
Because I gave you a set number. Yeah, I gave you this number of turns, number of points, and good thing you guys got some pretty good rolls. Those 5s really took you there. Because I was wondering if you guys were going to start passing out at the end. It was pretty exciting because you were about to. So you guys are out. You're in this hallway that's starting to get some water in it now. And you're looking around. It is still dark. There's still debris, but it's navigatable. And up ahead you can see like a blazing sign that has like emergency lights in it that says escape pods.
Oh, thank God.
I think they
Really?
might be over there.
Yeah,
You
so
still
everybody,
find the time for joking. Surely it wasn't in the last room.
yeah, I feel like that last room was enough of an obstacle. I was gonna do like one more free fall check, but I'm just gonna say you guys get through this little juncture. And you get to the doors that lead to the escape pods. And you look inside. And you see several people in there.
And they're dead.
And none of them look like passengers. And they are very much alive.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you see them trying to take what you assume is the last escape pod. You can see red light over all the doors. Then you see one green light over one of the escape pods. And you see them about to get in. Like, they're there. They're not in yet. The door's opening. They're not, like, going to jump in and hit the button. But it's,
So these are pirates.
they look like pirates, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot one. Just whip my pistol out.
You
and try to
open up
shoot
the
one.
door, you point your gun, and it is at that moment that we're going to go ahead and take our 5-minute break here.
Cal is so done.
Man, you're giving me like Thor vibes. You've got this badass electric hammer, but then you pull out a pistol. So, oh my god, it's such a cool character concept if you just turned up like the superpower a bit. Because I love Lady Thor with a pistol. That's a cool.
Yeah,
vibe.
I after the power armor, if I ever finish that, I want to make for green. I want to make a one of those pistol axes that have one side is an axe and the other side is a pistol. He would make great use of that, I know.
That'd be fun. But yeah, so if
I
you
need
want
you
to
to make me some armor that when somebody hits me, they get shot.
So cool.
If you guys want to see them live or die, because they are very close to not living, tune in and come back after the break. And don't forget to enter our giveaway. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Hey there, everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Plays the Expanse by Green Ronin Publishing. I am the Game Master, Johananon.
I'm the co-host, Casualty CDG, and you can find me on Twitter at Casualty CDG, but tonight I'll be playing the part of Loki, the Martian hacker aboard the Oriole right now, since the ship is broken in half and the space bullet is currently whirling in whereabouts.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alicia Benisa. Excuse me, I have candy in my mouth. I play Cal Constant, Navigator, and Pseudo Captain of the Space Bullet. You can find me on Twitter at Hidden Audio. Why are you laughing?
It was just funny. Sorry.
Now I gotta know what kind of candy it is, though.
What's funny? My eating or my
your mouth full of candy.
Candy
yes,
voice?
that's what's funny. Yes.
Candy intro. Airheads.
It's like you're
My
playing
wife
Chubby
loves
Bunny
Airheads.
during the intro. Hi, I'm Alicia Benisa. Come on,
Hello, folks. Surprise. I'm Matt Murphy. I'm back. And tonight I'm playing Sean Green, and I have absolutely no idea what is going on right now.
You do not. So, people who have been keeping up with the show will know that during a skirmish in zero gravity, Green missed with his knife badly enough. You were not here for this, Matt. I rolled, you missed. And I gave it a very small % chance that you were going to stab an electrical wire. Very small. And then I rolled very small, and you got knocked out. Zaffy then took you to the space bullet, where you have been unconscious in the auto dock chair while stuff happened. We're going to shoot to you real quick, just so you kind of are there. So, you're kind of floating in the chair a little bit, like you're strapped down, but like you can feel that you're kind of floating a little bit. You don't see anybody. You're in the med bay by yourself. There's like a beeping noise, like wah 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 wah, some sort of alarm.
Cool.
Alert.
Hello?
Nobody says anything.
I think the phone's ringing?
Nah, it's definitely some sort of like alert.
Worse than the phone, then.
Yeah, worse than the phone. You are on the space bullet. It'll show you that there is some damage to the ship, but it is operational. And that's about all it shows you. unless you ask for more
Cool.
specific stuff.
And you said I'm strapped down.
You're
Is that
not
what you said?
not in like a restrained way, in like a safety kind of way. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
You have
Then I
seatbelts
am-
on. Yeah.
Cool. Then I am gonna unbuckle myself and try to find some info. Is Reese? Can I see if Reese is here?
You don't see Reese.
Dang.
You go out
is
into
that-
the hallway where the ladder is, and you can see Zaffy floating there, like just floating there. There's like a trickle of blood coming out of his head.
Oh dang.
It's not like a hilarious amount, but it is.
Jahan, did you hurt my son?
I heard your son, yeah.
Jahan, I'll come to Texas, man. I will.
That'd be funny. She shows up and just punches me. I would be here for that. We'd have to film it though. But yeah, you see Zaffy.
Cool. I'm going to go check on him.
He
Good.
clearly has unavoidable permanent brain damage. No, I'm just kidding. He's just knocked out.
You were totally watching my face. You were just like,
Yeah, I was watching. But no, he's just floating there unconscious.
Cool. Then I guess I will put him in the med bay chair thing.
Yeah, you can go put him back in the chair. You go
Strap
put
him
him
up.
back in the chair and hook him up. And he'll start tending to him.
Cool.
I like that you actually don't know what happened. It makes this very fun.
Yeah.
So yeah,
really
no,
don't.
you don't see anybody
Okay,
else. You're alone on the space bullet.
Sweet. I'll look out the window.
That's an easy way to do this. You look around, and much to your surprise, you do see parts of the cargo bay that you were in, but not the whole thing. You're definitely not surrounded by cargo bay anymore. You are in space, and you can see out what was the front of the ship. It no longer seems to be attached to the back of the ship that you were in.
Dang. I try to get the crew on comms if I can. Would I have to roll for that? Could we, since we're crew, do
Technology, intelligence.
intelligence?
So you slam the button. You call them, Cal. You are pointing a gun at this belter at these escape pods. Some of them are still trying to get into the escape pod. You're pointing your gun, and then all of a sudden, in your ear, Green, what do you say?
What's happening?
You just hear like, what's happening in your ear? Your one good ear, because your other ear is still wee. And it kind of throws you off for a second. You weren't expecting that at all. So go ahead and pull the trigger for me. That reflects about what happened. So, like, he throws you off, and you shoot right past this belter's head. He's gonna duck. Two of them are gonna point guns at you. The rest of them are gonna get in the pod. So we're gonna drop into turn order on this. Cal, Loki, and I'll have Gray and Reese also roll initiatives. But go ahead and give me initiative checks here.
Green, could you hold on just a few minutes?
Yeah.
As her comm opens up, you hear gunfire.
Thank you,
aren't
sweetie.
bad. Those aren't bad.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Oh, confused. Wasn't I inside two spaceships?
It's funny because they also don't know where you are. So yeah,
No, we know he's on the space bullet, right?
that's where you hope he is.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so Cal,
To my knowledge, you are still on 1.5 spaceships, and we are on half of this bitch.
That first shot was a surprise attack. Now we're going to drop in a regular turn order, so you get to go first.
Is there any cover?
So there could be some. There's not a lot. It's kind of a small room, but you could try to like get above them, or you could try to hide behind debris. I'll say there's some floating debris that would provide light cover.
Okay. Fuck. I don't think. All right. I genuinely don't know if we have time for like a full out battle. So I'm gonna do a charge. I'm gonna go in close, rush in close, and finish with a close combat attack against an adjacent enemy.
Okay, you do a charge attack. Go ahead.
If you move at least 4 meters in a straight line before reaching your target, you gain a +1 bonus on your attack roll.
I will allow it.
Cool. So I'm going to the guy. I don't know, I guess closest to the door of the escape pod.
Okay, yeah, the guy standing in front of the door, yeah.
So it's a 14 + 1, 15.
That's a hit.
Eat a dick. Not that much of a dick. A little bit of a dick.
Does it do
micro
bonus
dick.
damage for charge?
It does +1 to the attack roll,
Gotcha.
not the damage.
All right, so you bonk this guy. As you're doing this, much to your point about the timing, it does not look like they are planning on fighting. It looks like they're trying to launch. Loki, you are next.
Yes, I would like to do to look around the room. Is there one of those like emergency slap this button if the gas station's on fire to stop all pumps? Like is there
to
a
shut
thing
down?
I can slap to make all the pods?
Because of the
Yes,
nature,
exactly, to shut down the rest of the pods.
because of the nature of escape pods, it is not as easy to shut them down as to slap a button. They're supposed to operate at all times, but there is a terminal. You could do it the old-fashioned way.
That's my best bet, is to make a dash for the terminal. Great, cover me, and I'm just gonna fucking run.
Gray will stand in front of you as you're doing this and like start shooting. But go ahead and give me your roll first.
I rolled an 18 technology.
And what exactly are you trying to do?
To shut down this escape pod, to keep it from leaving.
You lock the escape pod down. You see the light turn yellow. Bang. And they look up at it like you
That should buy us
killed
some time.
everybody. They do not. They're not happy about that. Gray's going to shoot this guy successfully. Ooh. So you bonk this guy, and then a bullet rips through his chest, and he just goes straight up limp. Very dead. There's one other guy standing behind him, and then there's 3 inside the escape pod. Loki's gone. Everybody except for Reese. Reese is a cold-blooded murderer, right?
From a distance.
He got too excited and shoots long. It's going to hit... Well, let me see here. See if it hits something fun. It doesn't hit anything that fun. You see the bullet, like, Cal, you're looking... You see it hit the wall right next to this little window. Getting sucked through that window would suck.
Yeah.
It would not be fun. But you see his bullet go wide and almost go through the glass. Very close, but no cigar. Green, you hear all this going down. You are on the space bullet alone, more or less. Zaffy is around, and he is being tended to. He should be up and running not too long from now. What are you doing?
Fly to wherever they are.
Give me a piloting check.
Cool. That's dexterity, right?
It is.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was going to say I can feel Reese's butthole clench from here.
Mm-hmm.
What if I spent some fortune?
Spend 2.
I'll spend 2.
Okay. So you
You
spend
know,
2.
if there's one thing I like, Alicia, it's feeling Reese's butthole clench.
So you fly out of the range. Not great. You hit stuff. You do hit stuff. I want to emphasize for one third time, you hit some stuff. But you do fly out of here without wrecking into the side of this rotating debris. And you're now in open space. You're not exactly sure where they are. You see the front half in front of you spinning pretty quick on its axis, and then also flipping slowly. From the force of what you can only assume was a hell of an explosion. You missed all the fun, Green.
Damn.
But Green is on his way. He's going to try and figure out where you guys are, and he's on his way. So, back inside. These guys, this one guy that's still alive is going to try and shoot you guys. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, probably the person in his face. So, Cal.
I'm just gonna dive into the. Oh wait. Sorry, you're attacking me. I thought you were saying Cal. Cal is in my turn.
You get shot. You take. Your damage resistance is 7, right?
Yeah.
You take 3.
Okay.
Almost out of fortune there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Right in the lightning. All right. So, yeah.
That's how Cal do.
You see the other 3, they do have weapons, but they are trying to strap into this pod and trying to get it to go.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. I'm just going to dive into the escape pod trying to hinder them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just full body tackle. What do I do for that?
Give me a fight check. I'm going to see how this goes.
Fight check?
Yeah, give me a fight. Just like with your hammer.
Oh, okay. 15
Yeah, so you're flailing
points.
around, you're bonking people. Give me a damage.
it's like when somebody gets one of those, you know, in Super Smash Bros. Melee, the black hammer that just makes you go like that.
It was very similar to that. Yeah, go ahead and give me a damage so I know how much this hurts.
The top of your hammer falls off. You're like, uh-oh.
You also have 4 stunt points. Let me know what you do with those.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
And then it's going to be Loki. You locked them down. Gray is standing in front of you, protecting you. What are you doing? You see Cal jump into the escape pod.
I'm going to look at the other guy who's not in the escape pod, and then look back at the control panels, and then launch the escape pod.
Oh, I got one.
You're gonna launch the escape pod. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna ask that Reese gets on there too, just as like an NPC interaction type of situation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Reese runs on. Gray and I are behind, and those 2 can fight the other 2, and I launch it.
Okay.
Okay, I got my stunt.
Yeah, what are you doing?
All right. So you said there are 3 guys in there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the grappling stunt hinder. I'm gonna put 3 points in it, and I was hoping that I could spend 1 for each guy.
Okay, I'll allow it.
So melee attacks your opponent makes before the start of your next turn reduce their damage by 2 per SP spent. So
Yeah, I'll say that you are just keeping them in there. Like, you're like kicking them back into their chairs as they're standing up. You're cracking people with the hammer. You're just going berserk in there. Then you feel Reese dive in behind you, because he's never that far behind you. And then
is love.
the door's shut, and you guys get launched into space.
Loki, what?
We'll be fine here. Just come back for us when you get the chance. There is no reason for us to all try to fight and pile in. We're running out of time.
Green, as you're flying, you see an escape pod launch through the air. It was going to be harder for you to find them, but now you can see that happen. So,
Thank God. I just
Do I
want
still have them on comms?
yeah, you still have them on comms.
Should I shoot the pod?
No, we're in it. There are some people in it with us that are not friendly, so shoot them once the pod is open.
Got it.
And as soon as Reese is on board, get in behind the damn controls to pick us up.
Oh, dang. Sorry, we just got raided.
Oh, whoa.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
We're playing The Expanse by Green Ronin right now, and there's a free giveaway.
Oh,
You caught us at an exciting time.
You can win a
Sorry, it took me a second to register what was happening.
You can win a Game Master bundle or a player bundle of The Expanse tabletop role-playing game by Green Ronin by simply typing #age in the chat.
Yeah, feel free to enter the giveaway. If you're just now joining us, 2 of our players are hurtling through space in an escape pod while engaged in combat with some pirates.
Welcome.
I can't tell if they're just... There's a lot of spam going. That's funny. But yeah, feel free to enter the giveaway. And yeah, sorry, Cal, you're impeding them. Reese is with you. Reese is going to shoot somebody. He is going to shoot somebody. It's not bad. You see his gun go off, and it does find purchase on a body this time. And then, Green, yeah, you see them launching through space. What is your plan, Green? Because some stuff's in your court right now.
Cool. Go towards the pod. Because I know Reese is in there.
Yeah.
And I can't fly a dang ship.
Go ahead. Yeah, give me another piloting check. See how it goes.
All right. Wow.
Mm.
That's pretty bad.
You kill us immediately.
I mean, you're just heading that way. You're not catching them yet, but you are heading in the right direction.
Gotcha.
I guess you can spend those stunt points.
Okay.
Yeah, all you're doing is pointing the nose the right direction right now. You're not doing the capture maneuver, which
Easy.
everyone would have died if that was the case.
That is a lot of pressure.
What a way to go.
So I have never done stunts for
For
the
pilot.
ship before.
Yeah, I think they're in. Is it its own section, Gary?
Yes, it is. There are piloting stunts.
So there are piloting stunts. So go ahead and take a look at that. In the meantime, Loki, you just launched them out. There's this one guy left. He looks out the window as this door seals shut, and he looks at you like not anger, like just pure like we're gonna die now.
This is right. I have killed you. You might as well drop your weapon.
He's gonna shoot.
I'm gonna get behind Gray.
Gray gets shot. You see her suit rip, and you see like a little bit of air come out of it, but she's okay. He didn't do that much damage, fortunately, but he did hit her. So that's you guys. Cal, you're back in the thing. They're gonna try and attack you. They are trying to do melee stuff. They're trying to get guns out and stuff. You kick the first guy back in his chair. The second guy tries to get up, and you crack him with your hammer. The third guy probably would have... He gets his gun out, and he points it at you. Clack. They were all very close to hitting you, but with that -1, no doubt.
It's -2.
-2. Yeah, no, that was effective. Essentially, you stop them from doing anything this turn. They're all getting up. You're just kicking them back into their chairs, knocking their weapons silly. Then it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna smack somebody. I don't particularly care who, so I guess dealer's choice.
Yeah, you can go for the guy that just got shot if you want.
Okay. 13.
That's a hit.
Bonk.
Bonk. Yeah, that damage always seems so small, but it does go through their defenses, so it's actually pretty effective. Yeah, now roll for green. Reese. I don't get a roll for green. Not today. Last time I did that, he got electrocuted.
Ate it.
So Reese is gonna shoot that guy that you just electrocuted. That guy's gonna like sit up from getting shocked and then get shot straight through the chest. He's done. He's done skis.
Jesus Christ, there's chaos in this.
Yeah, no, you guys are in a very confined space. Green,
Yes.
you get to the pod. You see it. You're lined up. What are you gonna do? What's your plan here?
Well, first I would like to spend some of those stunt points.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I would like to spend 3 points in a stitch in time, if I could.
Okay, what's that do?
You put in the effort to do it right the first time, setting yourself up for greater success later. Gain plus, it says +1, but I think it's in relation to
Points
how many
spent.
you spend. Yeah. Spent on your next test related
Excellent.
to this one.
You have
During the-
+3 on this piloting check.
Yes. That's exactly what I want.
You aimed right at this thing. You're set up for success. I really hope this goes well. Oh wow!
Yes.
You got more stunt points even. So you do get 2 more
Nice.
stunt points. What are you trying to do here? How are you trying to get them? Are you trying to catch them? Are you trying to dock with it? What are you doing?
I probably would try to catch them. I probably know that I can't do any of that docking stuff.
So you're just gonna open up an airlock and let them slam on in, huh?
Yeah.
So you open up your guys' airlock. Cal, you feel boom! A bit of an impact. It's not full force. He does kind of match your speed a bit, but you guys do crash into something. Everybody gets. Give me a. Hey, give me a dex check. Let me see how. Make sure you don't break your neck here.
Oh fuck.
Oh, shit, she breaks your neck. No, I'm just kidding. So you are going to take some damage here. Fortunately, you do not take anything.
Oh my god.
I did less than your 7 damage reduction, but Reese bonks his head pretty good. A little bit of blood comes out. You can see it in his helmet, just kind of pooling up a little bit. He does wang his head. Green, you're okay.
Cool.
You're like wearing a seatbelt. Cal was not wearing a seatbelt. Oh, it's buckle up, kids.
Even if you're just trying to murder people.
Especially when you're trying to murder people. But yeah, so you guys, you caught them. You did it. You did the thing, Green. You did it. They are now in your cargo hold. You don't know much beyond that.
I know that she said there were people there that needed
You
stabbing.
did hear
so
gunfire.
Needed stabbing.
I'm going to start the stabbing.
I'll let that dexterity be you sliding down the ladder.
Sweet.
You'll just 0G yourself down that shit. And you can see it. It's crashed into your cargo bay. It's like dented the wall. There's some sparks going on. They broke some of your supplies. But there's a pod there. Loki,
Yes.
are you going to do anything to this guy?
I'm gonna try to talk him down again.
Okay, try to talk him down.
There is no reason for all 3 of us to shoot each other or stab each other to death. If we wait there, a rescue crew will come and save all 3 of us. I rolled a 16.
Do you not have persuasion?
I have intrigue.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a count. He'll like look at Gray because Gray's still pointing her gun, and he'll start to lower it. You do convince him, but he's like, "How do I know that you'll let me get rescued too?"
I am gonna look over at Gray and hope that she knows that I mean shoot him now.
Dude, it's great. She definitely knows.
She gives you side eye. You give her a look, and she doesn't need much prompting to shoot somebody in the face. She
Yeah,
likes
as
you.
soon as his weapon is lowered, that's when we take our
He lowers
opportunity.
his weapon. I'll have it do some extra damage from just sheer lack of expectation here.
Chat, we are bad people.
Thank
God.
you, thank you.
We are the bad guys here.
He lowers his gun and relaxes a bit, and then right through the eyes, just right through the middle of the eyes.
Oh, great shot, great. For a second there, I thought we were dead for sure. Oh,
She'll look at you, and she'll smirk, and she'll be like, "That was kind of fucked up, buddy."
Yes, I agree. You could have shot him in the leg or something. You didn't have to blow his brains out, but you are quite the marksman.
I do my best. But yeah, so that situation is now resolved. Now you guys are just waiting on rescue. Green, Cal.
Yeah.
Green, give me an initiative check here. Let me put you in the order. Let me see how you do.
What role is that again?
That's dexterity. So, Cal, your turn.
Okay.
One guy's dead. Two of them are getting their weapons out now. They do have them out.
I'm gonna aim, and I'm going to attempt to break some guy's hand. No. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like try to aim and smash him in the arm with my hammer. Cause nobody can fire when they're spasming from a taser.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and try to make them drop their weapon. Go ahead and give me an attack here.
17.
Wow, you guys love churn right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, what happens when we hit churn 30 during a churn 30 event?
Oh god, that's just insta death.
Oh no, it just gets more. They do have rules, and so it's never going to be instant death, but it will be exciting. So yeah, no, you crack this guy. Give me the damage.
4. I let out my hawk girl yell.
Ah! You smack him with your magical metal club, and he drops his weapon. Green, you're at the door, and you can see Cal and Reese in there fighting people.
You distantly hear me go, bitch.
So yeah, I'm gonna stab the one that Calliope called bitch.
Okay, so that guy drops his weapon, and then you hear the door behind you open, and then you see Green just thrust his knife into this dude. Go ahead and give me the attack.
Bam.
I start laughing hysterically.
Hit.
There it is.
And before I roll this damage, remember it is +3 because I am a martial arts master.
Master of martial arts. Stabs this guy in the face. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, you stab this guy pretty good. He gives you a pretty angry look. He's still alive though.
He's just mad about it.
Yeah, he's like gritting his teeth, like bearing the wound so that he can try to hurt somebody on his turn. Reese is going to shoot, but I don't know what's up with it. Maybe because I'm rolling, but he's going to miss. And then they're gonna go. That guy is going to try. He's gonna stand up into your knife.
Okay, crazy person.
And
And he lashes out wildly with a knife of his own, but he misses. The other guy is going to look around, and he's going to drop his gun and put his hands up. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. He's just going to put his gun down. And then we'll pop back to the top of the order. You guys, it's kind of free reign here now. This guy on the end of your knife, he seems like he's not going to probably be able to do much at this point, and the other guy has surrendered. So it's kind of more, what do you do at this point?
Okay, can I order the guy to sit down and buckle up?
The guy on the
Who
knife?
surrendered?
Oh, yeah.
sit down and put your seatbelt on.
He does.
Okay, and then can I make a crafting check to lock the seatbelt?
Yeah. You could just lock it. Yeah.
Yeah, I lock the seatbelt. Stay. And I kick the gun away.
You kick it away, it floats off. Green. This guy is like, you have your knife in this guy, and he's giving you like this hate stare.
Are you done, or should I stab you again?
I'm surprised you asked that, Green.
He'll look down at the knife. He'll look at you. He's pretty mad, but he'll spit out some blood to the side. He'll like sit back.
Okay, Cal, what's happening?
Can I buckle up the new guy too?
Yeah.
Okay, I buckle him up and lock his buckle. And then while I'm checking over Reese, giving Green the rundown of everything that's happened.
Yeah, so she tells you about how you got electrocuted, and then you went back to the space bullet, and then they made it all the way to the bridge, got in a couple firefights, and then the middle of the ship exploded.
We were tracking down lost supplies, and they were hit by pirates, and the pirates had them all here in a cluster of 4 ships, and we boarded the main ship. We hit a 30 churn, and the reactor ripped the ship in half.
Yeah.
Blew up one of the attached ships, and the other 2 are slowly spinning, but still attached, and our ship, luckily, survived that by being in the back half.
And Reese and Gray Lukey and Gray are now waiting for a pickup back where this escape pod came from.
Okay. Reese, can you fly this thing?
I hope so.
We'll get to it.
He's gonna take his helmet off. You'll just see some blood like float out. He's gonna. He runs. Stupid. I want.
For any of our non-regular fans, Reese is a player character who's not here this week, and so he runs stupid. It's just great. Great job, Jahan.
Imagine Shaggy.
Yeah, he runs like Shaggy.
Yoinks!
Yoinks!
When he runs, there's like the squealing tire noise when he gets started.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-bum. Yeah. He charges up his legs and he goes forward.
It's really weird for everybody that there's a 2D Hanna-Barbera character alive in the universe.
It's just his legs.
He comes from Planet Barbera. Yeah. But yeah, so he goes to the controls. He's going. So we'll fast track this part. You guys are taking care of the prisoners. Reese very easily guides the ship to the escape pod airlocks. Loki, you're able to override the controls.
Yep.
And you guys are in the space bullet now.
Oh my god. We did it. I really thought that one of us was going to die.
You guys came close. How much fortune do you have, Cal? 5.
Yeah.
High five, me too.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Reese has like 4. So.
Cool. I have a question about these prisoners, though.
Yeah.
Are they responsible for the reason we don't have all those supplies now?
So the supplies, some of them are still intact. They are just floating in space, and there will be like a salvage operation necessary if you want them. As far as anyone knows, they are not directly responsible. Like, it doesn't seem like it was a deliberate thing. It seems like an accident.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned the reactor was leaking, and they were like, let's hurry up and get out of here. And then 30 churn happened, and I was like, you know what? I got you. I like to put precedents, so it's not just random. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it was on purpose. They also lost people. And
Gotcha.
now that you guys are kind of free of this wreckage, you can see the bundle of ships two of them are still attached together. They have stopped spinning. They've kind of fixed themselves now. The other ship is toast, and it looks like it ripped out part of their airlocks with it at the juncture point.
So we could freely board, is what you're saying.
You could potentially board their ships. Yeah.
Well, we need naps first.
I was gonna say I walk onto the space bullet with like blood coming out of my mouth, and, like holding my broken ribs, and I walk on. I'm like, who's ready for a hostage rescue?
So you guys want to take a break there?
Yeah.
It seems like a good time to contact long distance, send out long distance communications again.
And give an update.
Correct.
And also take a shower and sleep.
Yeah, no, you'll get a message back this time, which means that whoever you contact is close. Yes, this is Kamina Drummer, and you know her. She works for Fred Johnson.
This is communications aboard the Space Bullet. I regret to inform you the Oriole has been, not the Oriole, the Oriole. The Oriole has been ripped in half. Most of the crew is expired or missing. It had been captured by space pirates. Now there seems to be all sorts of floating supplies and debris. We'll need to salvage up. 2 ships of pirates remain.
Yes, we got your earlier message. We are on our way.
You might want to come in with guns hot.
Always.
Yeah. Tell her we have 2 prisoners.
We have taken 2 prisoners. In case it helps you barter for our people, we believe there are VIPs still on board.
The writer, right?
The guy from what, Benny and June? What's this thing?
Bongo.
Bongo.
Yeah.
Bongo, yeah. So yeah, as long as that rider's still, I totally forgot about that.
He is. You guys suspect he's on board along with a dignitary from Mars. So you guys are going to take a rest, is my understanding.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the end credits of Avengers, like the shawarma scene.
I'm gonna have to keep a watch on these ships and make sure they don't leave in the meantime.
Give me a scan.
Scan. Oh, that's technology, and I'm good at that. Oh, what? I rolled so bad. I rolled a 13. If that passes, I get 3 strengths.
So it passes to a degree.
Okay.
You don't get the full information I have for you, but you can tell from here they don't seem to be able to leave for some reason. You don't know why. Something's
Okay, I'm
wrong
going to
with their
use
ships.
the lucky break investigation stunt. The test leads fortuitously to putting 2 and 2 together. Treat one irrelevant focus as a tangible one on the next test you make to unlock something related to this test.
Okay.
So, I would like to roll again and see if I can deduce more information. Actually, I'll do communication intrigue. That's how I'll flavor it. I'll try to see if I can hail them.
Like, so that they know that you're hailing them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
There we go. Excuse me, pirates. Would you please answer your communication device and speak with us?
One of the ships will answer. A woman will come on the screen.
You see, we thought you were aboard the Oriole, so we blew it up. And we will come over there and blow up the other 2 ships too. Return our people to us, or we will kill the rest of your men we have on board.
What men?
I don't know their names. They are useless to me.
Well, you best find them out.
You best find them out, or else we will space them.
She grabs, she goes and gets a prisoner.
I'll go get one too, or yeah, I'll go get one. Or Green, do you want to bring me a prisoner so I don't get my ass kicked?
You guys will show them a prisoner. You don't really have to bring one. You can just go down there and turn the camera on down there, essentially.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll show one, too. Producer of Jeffrey and Bongo himself.
I don't know.
We just see Green start to vibrate.
I don't know who the hell that man is. For all I know, he could be one of your men dressed up as a hostage. Green's in the background. I know who he is. I know who he is.
His name is Jacob Clemens. What's up, Krispy Kreme?
Hey, what's up? Welcome.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Yes.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Big raid. Thank you again, everybody. You're here at a great time. We're messing with space pirates right now. Also, if you like tabletop role-playing games, or you're just a fan of sci-fi or The Expanse, the Amazon show and book series, you can win a copy, a player copy, or a Game Master copy of The Expanse. You just type in #age to enter.
Yes, #age gets you in, and you can win some serious books.
That's age 8. GE. God, that took me way too long to figure out how to spell.
All lowercase, yeah. I have trouble spelling things too. It's okay. Oh no, Green! Green's dead. So Green just drops dead right in front of you. So.
Damn it.
Never mind, he's back. He's back. He's back alive now. Okay. So, you guys, yeah, he has the creator of Jeffrey and Bongo, the producer, Jacob Clemens. Loki's trying to pretend like he doesn't know who that is.
I text Loki that's Clemens.
I text back, yeah, we know exactly who the hell that is. Yeah, we were told by you when we got on board that he was the producer was on board, and it was vital that we got that at all costs. I don't think you said anything about the Martian dignitary.
Yeah, no. Or the regular people.
Right.
Nah, she just got somebody. Yeah. She just grabbed somebody. So yeah, she's going to. It looks like you do have someone of mine. Well, what do we do here? What do we do now?
Perhaps we should meet in the middle with a small transport ships and trade prisoners.
Our prisoners are worth more.
Yeah, but you're dead in the water, and we're not.
She looks off screen at that, hoping that you guys didn't know that. But since you do, maybe...
Now you have garnered the attention of our captain. It's been my pleasure to speak with you. And I'll flip the controls to the camera to Calliope.
And Calliope just looks like shit.
We're all beat to shit.
Calliope's also covered in blood, though, so, probably is a little
Might be a little
fearsome.
intimidated, yeah.
Yeah.
She does not seem shaken by this. Are you the captain?
Supposedly.
Okay. Well, we need assistance, and if you're willing to give us that assistance, we can make a deal.
Assistance is coming. A deal can be made.
She'll grimace at that a little bit. We need to leave sooner rather than later.
Why is that?
We don't want your help that's coming. We don't want to be here when they get here.
Hold on. I'm just checking my notes. Yo, Inaris' people?
She looks upset at that mention of his name. Not anymore, she'll say.
If you tell me what happened between your people and Inaris' people, I will put you and your crew under my protection diplomatically.
That's interesting. What kind of protection can you offer? She'll say skeptically. She's very clearly skeptical.
Have you ever heard the name Cal?
Give me... I'll let you roll the check. Give me communication. Just communication check here. See if your fame has reached her ears. cannot say that I have, young lady. Yeah, NSW Con Artist. We are playing The Expanse by Green Ronin Publishing.
You could win a copy.
Yeah, hit hashtag age. You can win a copy. It's free to enter. But yeah, Cal.
Like nobody's trying to win free copies. It's a free
copy.
game.
But you
Do you know how many emails I had to send to get all these free copies of these free games?
4.
Come get some of these free games.
But you have heard the name Fred Johnson, yes?
That's obvious recognition will go across her face. Yes.
Not exactly his second in command, but between him and who's the
Kamina drummer.
who's not the guy in charge of the other station.
Oh, Anderson Dawes.
But between my relationship with Fred Johnson and my relationship with Anderson Dawes, let's just say I have a pretty good list of bachelors going.
Yeah, give me another communication check to try and convince her again.
Can I do persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion will work.
I'd like to see if I can help
Fuck.
Calliope in an interesting sort of way.
Okay, I like interesting.
I want to scan the ships and get their codes, their VIN numbers, basically, and say, since we are such good friends of Fred Johnson and Anderson Dawes, I will pass on your shipping numbers and read out their codes out loud. And you won't be able to do business in any ports.
When you scan them, they don't have any kind of identification like that, which you're not surprised by,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
because they're pirates. Yeah. Can't just tattle on them. They don't care. But yeah.
I was gonna make sure they couldn't sell somewhere.
Yeah. They know how to get around that kind of stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, you're trying to convince. She's not convinced, unfortunately.
Trying to think of what I could say.
She'll give you something though. She will give you something. All I will say about Inaros is that he is a madman, and we want no part of it. What do you care if we rob these inners?
Because those inners were making a supply run to Tycho. And Tycho is starving. And we live there.
People elsewhere are starving too.
Well, you
These
sort of made that
inners
choice.
just want to profit.
You sort of made the choice to starve when you fucked off with Madman and Norris, didn't you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe we can get them amnesty and bring them back to the station so they don't starve out here all alone.
So why don't... That's an interesting idea, Loki. Ma'am, why don't you tell me... Why don't you educate me? I'm a filthy inner. Educate me. I'm covered right now in belted blood. Educate me.
She'll glare at you. She'll be like, I think we're done here. And she'll click the camera off.
An act of... Damn. I was going to talk to her again. I think you might have pissed her off, Captain.
A little bit. A little bit. But that's okay. It happens. Yeah, I was hoping one of those rolls was going to be higher. But you rolled 2 12s.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's unfortunate. So yeah, what's your guys' plan? They're still there, and they do appear to be immobile, for whatever that's worth.
Can we hail Kamina Drummer?
Yes. She'll
all right.
answer, yeah.
Okay. Hi, Kamina.
Hello.
Sorry, looking a little worse for wear right now. Just got off the phone with what's-her-face captain of the pirate ships. She has information on Marcus and Norris, so I don't know if it is. I don't know if it would be interesting to you to sort of offer her some kind of amnesty in exchange for this information. She doesn't seem to know anything about what's going on at Tycho or the war or the supply shortages. She doesn't seem to know anything.
she'll sit there contemplating silently for way too long. For like it feels like forever. She's just staring at the camera, and then she kind of looks down. She's like, "I'll call you back." And she hangs up. You don't know who she's talking to. You don't know what they're talking about. But time will go by, and eventually she'll call back. Like, we have arranged something. Do you still have the prisoners?
We do still have the prisoners. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, God.
So
I know
Green
exactly
stealths
what
away.
he's doing.
Green stealths away and puts on a spacesuit.
Nice.
Green turns into bats.
Green also makes the churn go up one. But yeah. So, Green, you're in the airlock in a spacesuit. But no, Kamina will call back. We have a deal. Can you handle the exchange?
Yeah, if you just send me the details, I'll forward them to What's-Her-Face and see if she actually believes me this time.
Oh, I already talked to her.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to tell Kamina any of this, so I wasn't sure what to do with that. But she decided to just call. Yes, I know her. She has made some mistakes.
All right. Can I have some details on this deal so I don't go in, I don't know, needing to bluff or anything?
Yeah, she'll tell you about it. So the plan is just to go over there, since they cannot move, and meet with Shuttlecraft like you wanted to.
Okay.
I believe it would be in our interest to send the craft with their prisoners to them first. Maybe our act of good faith will gain favor with them.
If Kamina knows her, Kamina, what do you think? Do you think that would go well?
Just exchange shuttles and let it be done.
All right.
I mean, if you really want to, I don't know.
I'm just gonna go. Same time.
Yeah, same
she
time.
says same time. We'll same time.
What are you doing, Green? Sounds like you're up to no good down there.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your
No
plan?
good. That doesn't even need to be happening if we're doing a prisoner exchange.
Well, who are we getting? Who all are we getting?
The deal is they're giving you all the people.
Oh, okay.
There's layers to this deal. She's also being given amnesty, just like Calliope asked for.
Okay.
So
Well,
Let it be
someone
known
better-
that Cal is good for her word.
yeah,
Someone better stop me, because I don't know.
I wasn't expecting this to be a phone call kind of thing. I
Um,
have like charts and like maps
Cal.
and stuff.
similar to when Cal sensed Green going for that guy's pocket sandwich just to piss him off. She senses some tomfoolery afoot and turns around and sees Green, I guess, going for a spacesuit down the hall or something, and is like, Green, no, we fixed it.
He has
Green.
a knife in his teeth. He's like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Green
But
was
I'm
going with option
level
B. So yeah, you guys put them on the shuttle in exchange, right? No harm, no foul, no ifs, ands, or buts. No
Not for
funny
me. I'm
business.
too tired.
Yeah, you guys are fucked up. It's pretty funny. So, you guys send out your shuttle. The other shuttle comes out as well. You see them pass each other. And nothing happens. Nothing bad happens. It comes to you guys. And you guys have some hostages now.
We did it.
Whew. That was a pretty tense situation.
Yeah, it was. You guys did a lot of things that kind of changed what was going to happen. Like, you sent out that distress call a long time ago earlier, so Kamina was able to get here. And then, you guys did a telephone deal. So you guys have now Catherine Vale and Jacob Clemens. Catherine Vale is a dignitary from Mars. Jacob Clemens is a movie producer.
I sort of tap Green on the shoulder and be like, "Don't piss your pants when you meet this man."
Has he walked in yet off of the ship or what?
Yeah, they walk in.
As soon as I see that guy, I'm like, it's Clemens! It's Clemens! Oh my god! And I go up, I try to get a selfie with him.
He's like, he just got done with the hostage situation. He's like terrified. He's like, ah! But yeah, he'll put his watch out, and then he's going to. I mean, he'll take a picture. It's not a good picture. Like he's like trying to smile, but he's also trying not to cry.
He just looks haunted.
Yeah, the ghosts of his past are in that photo. But no, you get your picture with Jacob Clemens.
Can I use my contacts talent to try to make the Martian dignitary a contact of mine?
With that ability you just posted?
Correct. That's the thing.
Oh, is that just a rule out of the book?
Yeah, that's the talent that I have.
Oh, it's the talent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Of course you can use your talent.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure this situation applied and I was doing it the right way.
No, this definitely.
A communication persuasion test, and it says the more closely related our social status is, the easier it is. And so I'm a spy executive, and she's probably, military dignitary.
I wouldn't say those things are technically that close, but they're not that far either.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I was like. They're not the same, but they're not opposite ends of the spectrum. Okay,
they're not opposite ends. They're two sides of a similar coin, yeah.
I rolled a 10. This seems like a 2 persuasion, 2 fortune type of situation. Will 2 do the thing?
3.
I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did.
Yeah, 3 will do it. So you're all out of fortune almost, huh?
I have 2 left, but
hopefully nothing happens.
Making a contact with a Martian
laughing.
dignitary is worth it.
So you approach her. What do you say?
I understand you and I might have mutual interests. Now that we have saved your life, maybe you could do me a favor in the future.
She'll put her hand out to you. She'll introduce herself.
You can call me Loki. We are on the trail of Protogen, Jules Pierre Mao. We understand that the Martian military has less to do with this than people think, and the Earth military has nothing to do with it at all. We're trying to uncover the truth, but in order for us to do that, we must have access to Martian secrets.
Yes, there are many people on Mars that are doing terrible things right now. That is why I am here, to try to help.
And so are we. I hope we can trust you and look forward to a working relationship in the future.
She'll shake your hand.
What are your feelings on Anderson Dawes and Fred Johnson?
They are people doing their best to lead. More Johnson than Dawes.
They are our allies, and if you work with us, you will work with them as well. We mean the best for the belt. We will work on the others as we get closer.
Hopefully we can work together in the future. She is now a contact.
Good. What is her name again?
Catherine Vale.
Whenever Loki starts talking all dignified and to dignitaries being people, I just imagine this angry Slavic skinny boy doing this, and it's just the funniest shit. in a tracksuit.
There's something, I don't know exactly what program, I haven't figured it out yet, but I made the version of Twitch or Twitter in the future and sold it when I was 19. So I'm a washed up has-been millionaire software prodigy. Haven't we seen this guy before?
Yeah, he's a more awkward Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. You can't be more awkward. that guy.
No, it's not possible.
No. How can you have that much money and still get a bowl cut from your mom? Like, what's going on? What's going on?
I think it's called like poverty chic or something. I'm serious.
That's so weird.
It's a thing.
That's so weird.
Rich people like to pretend they're poor. My mom was one of those people.
That's strange. So yeah, you guys are aboard the space bullet. Kamina will eventually get here. And you'll notice that her ship goes and docks with the other Belter ships. Kind of aggressively. Like it doesn't look like they're friendly. It seems there's some talking going on, but she goes over there. You can talk to her if you want to, but she will also let you know, like, hey, we have a salvage op up and running soon. We're going to try and get as many of these supplies as we can.
Would you like us to hold the perimeter before we leave, or are you clear?
If you want to help, that is fine.
We'll wait for the salvage operation to arrive before we depart.
Yeah, I chime in. A lot of us need some rest.
Yeah, you guys are in quite the thing. That was fun. So, you guys are you guys just gonna wait for the salvage op and then like chill until they get here?
Yep.
So yeah, you guys can rest then.
Yeah, Cal's gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, go take a shower, go rest up. Your fortune will be coming back during this time. You'll feel a little better. You might have yourself a little bit of a cry. I don't know what you do. But
Yeah, I was gonna say Loki doesn't come out for like 2 days unless there's an emergency. Reliving the dead guy in the vac suit and the blood on the end of the screwdriver. Loki's in his room for a little bit.
on day 2, the other ships leave. Not Kamina's, but the other 2 Belter ships leave. Which might surprise you.
The ones that we thought were dead in the water.
The ones that were dead in the water.
Oh, so they fixed them up.
They fixed them up and they went somewhere. You're not
Well, that
sure
makes
where.
sense because, like, Belter, at the very least, the belt would need those supplies if they were salvageable.
Yeah.
That came from the ship. So
Yeah, so they are able to, those 2, the pirates essentially are given a bit of a pass. The explosion wasn't their fault. Not really. And it was just, horrible accident, but they are willing to, since they do have valuable information about Inaros and the Free Navy, they are willing to look past that. It is wartime after all. But the second day, crews from Taika will show up. A larger ship, a ship larger than yours by a whole size category, a similar one smaller than the Oriole will show up. And they'll start flying ships out, collecting crates, trying to salvage stuff. I imagine that when you guys feel a little better, you might help a little. But it's just work. It is just like 9 to 5 kind of stuff.
got it. How much fortune are we getting back?
At this point, all of it. I'll just let you guys have it back. I'm not actually planning on anything happening. You can relax a little bit. Until the next mission. But yeah, so you guys did it.
Oh, thank
We got fun.
goodness.
This
We
looked a
got
lot
fun.
different than I thought it was going to, but that was good times. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, that was
Yes,
so
every
fun.
stressful moment of it.
Cool. Yeah, no, that was exciting. Yeah, I was stressed. I was surprised at how stressed out I was. Like every time you guys were going through a hazard, I was like, come on, don't die.
You know what else was actually really dope?
What?
2 raids.
Yeah, we got 2
Yeah.
raids. Yeah, thank you so much,
raids.
Krispy Kreme and Kaya Royuk.
Kiaru, okay.
Kiaru, okay. Yeah, Kiaru,
And
okay.
I actually went and followed Kiaru OK on Twitch already. He's another tabletop streamer. They are another tabletop streamer. I also went to their Twitter, which is the same name, where they post about tabletop streaming and tabletop streaming contents. They are also from Texas. So
Oh,
shout
wow.
out to fellow Texan, Kiaru OK, and thanks for the support.
Yeah, because of all the hotspot activity and all those spamming, I was looking at what they were typing. I was like, is this it? Are we getting hate rated? But then it was fine. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, who are these people in our chat? So I clicked on Kiara and checked them out. I was like, oh, no, he's dope. Or they're dope. We're good.
Yeah, Kiara's dope. Follow them if you don't already. Go follow our friend Krispy Kreme as well. They are a variety streamer. They do a lot of Souls stuff. Green, good to have you back, man.
It was fun to be back.
Yeah. Don't forget, every Thursday we do giveaways. Except for today, unless someone wants to enter. In which case, you'll win free stuff.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't win a free game.
Don't.
I dare you not to enter. I've been asking them to enter all night. Maybe if we tell them not to do it, they'll...
Don't take the free cookie from the cookie jar labeled free cookies.
You don't have what it takes to enter.
You wouldn't enter if you could.
But yeah, so this is Green Ronin's The Expanse.
What
Since
are we
you
doing
came from another
tomorrow?
tabletop. Huh?
What are we doing tomorrow, John?
Oh yeah, tomorrow's our session 0 for Modern Age. And we're going to be playing in the threefold setting, which is kind of... it sounds a lot like multiversal TVA kind of stuff.
We also have giveaways from Modern Age, don't we?
We are also... Yeah, we do have giveaways for Modern Age coming up as well.
All right, very cool.
So
And
tune in
that's
tomorrow
by...
if that's more floats your boat. And also you can use our affiliate code to save 5% and help us out as well. NSW Con Artist, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, so that's what this game... Because you guys came from another TTRPG stream, so hopefully you're interested in other TTRPGs. I'm going to have to check out their stream, though. It sounds cool. But yeah, I've been Johanan. I'm at RockFact.
I'm Casualty CDG, and you can find me at Casualty CDG.
I'm Alicia Benissa, and you can find me and my binaural horror podcast at Hidden Audio on Twitter.
And I'm Matt, and you can find me right here on Thursdays with Fresh Out the Box.
Hell yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for stopping in. And have a good night.